Hey guys, well, it is December 31st and it is the last day of an 8-year run serving the city of Baldwin, and I didn't want this day to go by without reaching out to all of you and letting you know how much you mean to me. Some of you have been there for the entire 8 years along with me. Some of you don't really know me at all. Those of you that have been with me, with the city since the beginning, know me and can remember the good days, and also are probably acutely aware of how disappointing 2025 was to our city. Those of you that don't really know who I am, or have only been with the city maybe a couple of years or a year, I wish that you could go back in time with us to what I consider the good days, because they were really good. But things change and we must move on. The only thing that doesn't change is change itself. But I want you all to know how much I love and care for you, because it's quite deep. I gave 8 years to serve not only the public, but to serve you too. And I think one of the most rewarding things about serving you, the employees, Team Baldwin, one of the most satisfying things about that was the ability to create an environment, or to influence an environment where everyone felt safe, they were happy, they felt taken care of. And with that, I want you guys to understand that not everything is what it seems to be on the surface. And I think that it is inappropriate for someone in leadership to gossip about another person in leadership with subordinates. And I know that that can be frustrating, especially if it's between two people that you care about and that you are used to having a strong relationship, and you're used to those two people having a strong relationship. Naturally, you're going to want to know the details. But it boils down to one thing that I would like to, something that I learned a long time ago that I would like to pass on to you. And that is that just because someone that you care about doesn't have a good relationship with another person that you care about, doesn't mean that that needs to affect your relationship with either one of them. It's just a different ball game and a different ball field. So another thing is that, of course, nothing ever stays the same except for change itself, and that change can be good. It doesn't have to all be disappointing or sad. As we go through life, we have opportunities to build new relationships with new people. And now that Team Baldwin is in your DNA, don't ever let anybody take that from you. And that leads into a message that I have for incoming leadership, specifically Mayor-elect Doug Faust. Team Baldwin is indeed unmatched, and it will serve you well to remember that. And it will serve you well to also remember that, especially in a small community where people are used to doing things a certain way, expect you to assimilate as a newcomer. And I say that recognizing that I'm not actually from here, but I've been here for a good long while and I have set my roots here. And we had a mayor at one point that said to employees, if you see council members in the grocery store, go to another aisle. And the only thing that did was sow distrust and create chaos and confusion and sow negativity. And because of that incident, we, as the previous administration, one of them is actually coming back on as a council member, but former mayor Joe Elam worked with us to establish a structure, a chain of command. And the way that we set this up was intended to create checks and balances, to have open flows of communication, and so that everyone can trust one another. And that structure is that the city manager answers to the mayor and the council equally. So gatekeeping communication, as we've seen over the last year, has been incredibly destructive. It left a vacuum that got filled with a bunch of BS. So it is incumbent upon you to, one, assimilate into the culture that we have established here, and two, to carry that torch of open communication and trust. And I'm still a mama bear, so treat my people right and do things the right way, and I think things will go smoothly for you. The public is trusting that you'll do the right thing, and so is Team Baldwin, and that still includes me. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll see you guys at meetings. I'll see you at events planning committee, and I wish everyone a happy new year. I love you all. Bye.